Today I'm going to speak about Joseph. One of my favorite stories in the book. What I want to focus on today is your trials and tribulations are paving your way to your destiny. Let's read the book of Genesis chapter 37 verse 5. It says, Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him all the more. He said to them, listen to this dream I had. We were binding sheaves of grain out in the field when suddenly my sheaf arose and stood upright, while your sheaves gathered around mine and bowed down to it. His brothers said to him, do you intend to reign over us? Will you actually rule us? And they hated him all the more because of his dream and what he had said. Then he had another dream, and he told it to his brothers. Listen, he said, I had another dream, and this time the sun and moon and 11 stars were bowing down to me. When he told his father as well as his brother, his father rebuked him and said, what is this dream you had? Will your mother and I and your brothers actually come and bow down to the ground before you? His brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept the matter in mind. Hallelujah. This is the first part of Joseph's story. I'm not going to take all the time. Just going to run quick through Joseph's story. This is the first part of Joseph's story. Joseph had a dream, and when he had a dream, the Lord gave him this dream. I believe this was a way of God telling Joseph what he has for him. God has so many ways he talks to us. God has so many ways he gives his promises to us. And one of those ways is through dreams. And that's what we find in Joseph's story. Joseph went to sleep and he had a dream, and the Lord showed him what the Lord had in store for Joseph. And when Joseph had a dream, he found it necessary to share it with his loved one, just like anybody here would. If I have a dream, I would like my people to know my dream. If I had a dream, I would like for my parents to know my dream. So that's what Joseph had. He had a dream, and he said, oh my gosh, I have a dream, and this dream is so beyond me, so I gotta share it with the people that I love. So he told the people that he loved about his dreams. The first lessons come here. The people that he loved were not happy for him. His own blood, his own siblings, his own parents, they heard the dream that he had. There wasn't even an ounce of support. In opposite, they wanted to kill him. So the first lesson here, I do not believe that you should tell your dream to anybody that you see. Because not everybody is happy for you. Not everybody wants the best for you. Not everybody is going to support your dream. Not everybody is going to push you to your dreams. Not everybody is going to hold you. Not everybody. Here we find it that his own siblings, his own blood, were not happy for the things that God has given him. So when you have a dream, talk to God, because God himself gave it to you. Once you talk to God, work towards your dreams. Once you work towards your dreams, your success will speak for itself. Hallelujah. Silence sometimes is better than anything else. So that's the first lesson I have gotten in the book of Joseph. Sometimes you just have to keep what the Lord has told you, because he told you for a reason. If he wanted other people to know, he would have told other people that, go tell this person, this is what I have for them. But he wanted you to know, that's why he told you. Sometimes what the Lord has entrusted us with may get you some enemies. Hallelujah. You may have enemies because what you have inside you. You may have enemies because what the Lord has put inside you. You may have enemies because what God has seen your future to be. You may have enemies because you believe of what the Lord told you. You may have enemies because you believe in your dreams. The devil will try to kill you because of what God promised you. The devil will try to get rid of you because of what God said about you. The devil knows what God said about you. Let me tell you this. The devil knows the promises that God has for you. And that's why he brings trials and tribulations to your life. The devil knows the dreams that you have. The devil knows your future. The devil knows what you'll be. The devil knows what God said you will be. The devil knows what lives you will change. The devil knows, and that is why the devil sends trials and tribulations, and he will send them in the form of people you know. His brothers planned on killing him. So whenever Joseph got close to his brothers, notice his brother had already planned on what they're going to do. They're seeing him from a distance. And they're saying, here comes the dreamer, and here's what we should do for him. So they sold him to the Ishmaelites. The Ishmaelites took them to the kingdom of Pharaoh. Your trials and tribulation are paving your way to your destiny. Are you guys getting this? So as they send him, as they beat him, as they throw him in the hole, as they pushing him to the Ishmaelites, as they're selling him, thinking he's going to be a slave, but really they are pushing him towards his destiny. They are pushing him towards what God had told him. They are pushing him toward the dreams that he had told them about. They are pushing him even closer. They're making it quicker for him to get to the dreams. As they're selling him, they're making it quicker for him to reach his goals. They're making it quicker for him to get to his destiny. They're making it quicker for him to receive the promises that God gave him. So your trials and tribulation are paving your way to your destiny. Hallelujah. As they were pushing him, as they were throwing him in the dungeon, as they were doing all this, and then as he got to the kingdom, Potiphar's wife she tempted him, and then that turned into a chaos. They put him in jail, they put him in prison for a few days. That was pushing him towards his promises. Your trials and tribulations are paving your way to your destiny. Whatever you are going through, think of it as it is paving the street to your promises. The losses that you have encountered, it's paving the way to your destiny. The troubles you have been through, it's paving your way to your destiny. The failures you have been through, it's paving your way to your success. Hallelujah. Your trials and tribulations are paving your way to your destiny. There's no way you're going to get to success without any failures. There's no way you're going to get to a better place without going through a dungeon. There's no way you're going to get to the promised land without going through the Red Sea. Be strong. Be courageous. Be grateful for your trials. Be grateful for your tribulations. Because that's the only way you're going to get to your destination. That's the only way you're going to get to the promises that God gave you. That's the only way. Just know how to position yourself in the trials. Know how to position yourself in the tribulations. Know how to position yourself in the failures. Know how to position yourself in the darkness. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Hallelujah. Be strong and courageous and be grateful for your trials.